Will James Charles get cancelled again? Hey guys, welcome to our channel Celebrity City. Are you also surprised to know that James Charles got yet another accusation? Well, there are rumors that he might get cancelled again, but no one knows the actual situation. So let's dive into the entire scenario and acknowledge whether he's getting cancelled again or not. Before we begin, make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell icon to never miss out on more videos we post. Here we begin. James Charles, a prominent YouTuber with 25.5 million subscribers, is confronted with retrogrades for allegedly sending minors sexually explicit messages. As a result, a YouTube spokesman stated on Tuesday that his channel monetization was suspended temporarily. Morphe, a maquillage company with which Mr. Charles has been working since 2016, said his relationship with Mr. Charles ended on Twitter last week. So who is he? Mr. Charles, a 21-year-old, rumbled in less than 5 years from the town of Bethlehem and went to Albany South, where he grew up, and charged his friends $5 to $10 to become famous in Los Angeles. Millions of followers on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok watch Mr. Charles make themselves up, including Kylie Jenner, Lil Nas X, and Doja Cat. Mr. Charles was the face of CoverGirl since his 17th birthday. He has participated in Met Gala and hosted a YouTube competition show. He developed a culture among Gen Z consumers, which caused a frenzy with a shadow palette of his eye with Morphe. In 2019, after a former mentor publicly accused him of treachery, Mr. Charles seemed to have stopped rising again. His followers collapsed and fans posted angry messages on his social media pages, and others criticized him. The opposing parties flung video messages back and forth. His YouTube follower count has almost doubled since that incident. Mr. Charles works with the AP's most prominent stars such as Charli D'Amelio and Dixie D'Amelio on TikTok with 36.2 million followers. By 2020, Mr. Charles was a producer and a host of the Instant Influencer 5-episode YouTube competition. Mr. Charles and $50,000 had been promised, the winner a mentor. A 16-year-old TikTok user accused Mr. Charles in February of sending him naked photos and pushing him into inappropriate Snapchat discussions. A statement on Twitter was issued by Mr. Charles refusing the charge. "There is a completely false accusation that I've groomed this person," he wrote, adding that he didn't know the person under 18. Soon, some other underage users of TikTok and Snapchat told Mr. Charles that they had similar exchanges. Variety reported in March that Mr. Charles no longer hosted Instant Influencer. On 1 April, Mr. Charles admitted that in his YouTube channel video called Holding You Responsible, he sent messages to the minors. Mr. Charles said in the video that at that time he thought his messages were 18 years of age or earlier. But these discussions should never have occurred, he said. No excuse is available, he added. Mr. Charles issued a new statement on Twitter on April 16 as the backlash escalated. Many others made misleading stories and false allegations that many people, creators, and news outlets had reported, he wrote. My legal team started action against those who spread misinformation and created wrong stories as it went too far. YouTube also dismantled its channel. It applied our policy on creatorship and removed James Charles from the YouTube Partner Program, he said. YouTube can turn off the ads that play in its videos or prevent their content from being advised when creators step outside the boundaries of what YouTube considers appropriate behavior. Do not sound like daddy, but you may say that there is a great deal of responsibility with great popularity. Speaking about the money, he had made average visuals on his videos, viewers, and other metrics based on his number of subscribers for every YouTube video that he published. Sources are also estimating that their earnings from other social media platforms, using data from Influencer Marketing Hub and Exalike, have been even higher, with $89,000 payment for one brand in Instagram and $35,000 payments for one brand's video in TikTok. These calculations are based on the size of your audience, how many times a post is seen, and how often. When discussing how YouTube will influence the situation, a number of commentators and YouTube experts were skeptical of the lasting impact of Mr. Charles' response. The prohibition on YouTube is temporary, and creators involved in controversy often emerge more famous and have more follow-ups than ever before from their scandals. The platforms also support prominent creators who create outsized engagement. Although many think that demonetization by Charles is the right thing to do, many people feel that it's a band-aid solution to a much bigger problem, said the social chief of Mechanism's publicity agency, Brendan Gahan. Unfamiliar creators tend not to have as much flexibility or direct relationship with YouTube. As a result, demonetization can occur directly to decision makers on YouTube without notice or the capacity to explain and rely on them. So that's all with the video. Considering the entire scenario, we can conclude that James Charles might get cancelled again, though he got demonetized already. What do you think about this? Let us know your views in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel for more uploads like this. See you soon!